Content warning. The Séance of Blake Manor is a gothic folk horror, and as such, touches on a lot of the human tragedies experienced throughout history. Every effort has been taken to find a balance between authenticity and sensitivity with the language used. The player's discretion is advised. Hey guys, Jesse here, playing The Séance of Blake Manor. Been following this game for several years. It used to be called something like Haunted Mansion or something like that. And I kind of like the aesthetic. I played the demo, so we're gonna check it out as our new Sunday series. New game. Start a new game? Yes. Dublin, Ireland, 1897.
Mr. Ward!
I'll waste no time, as there's none for wasting. I write from Blake Manor in Connemara. Yesterday, a guest went missing. A young woman named Evelyn Deane.
Photograph enclosed.
Everyone here carries on as if nothing has happened. She has not left. Of that I am sure. This envelope contains £200. Please, sir, accept this money and come quick, for I fear she's not long for this world. A further £300 will be paid out if you find her alive.
Damn, it's a lot of
I know
money,
the
I
west
guess.
of Ireland might well be the far side of the world for its distance from you. There's no one else to turn to. I hear you are an honourable man, a steadfast investigator,
And a snappy dresser.
perhaps most importantly, godly.
What? Am I a god?
I pray for the girl that this is true.
Okay. The Séance of Blake Manor. I think we played the demo of this in a session of Mystery Zombie Game 3000. Well, now we're going to go full into the Séance, or the Haunted Mansion, as it was once called. Day 1, Friday, October 29th, 11 p.m., Blake Manor Courtyard. And this is the lady who was apparently missing. Spooky sounds.
Evelyn Deane,
Yes.
daughter of the slumlord, Rupert Deane.
Slumlord. Wow.
I wonder if my employer hired me because of my past with her father.
Okay, we have passed with her father. It is 11 p.m., day 1.
Or maybe they don't know of her father's involvement in my brother's death.
Oh, crap, there's a lot of, like, backstory.
I suppose that too will become clear in time.
Okay. Front gates, look. And apparently looking takes a minute? The manor is miles from Gopher, miles from anywhere. Without a horse, there is nowhere to go. Yeah, you see? I remember this. Now it's 11:01. So you do actions, and these actions take time. You can move faster by running, press shift to run. You will move slower when crouching, press control to toggle crouching. Settings can be altered in options menu. Yeah, the demo we played, I think I played it on a session. But I played it, but
Hello?
Hello? I think it was on a Mystery Zombie Game 3000 session. We saw some of the mechanics.
Is some...
Nope, there was
What
no
in
one
hell?
there. It was like the Batman. I can't. I'm seeing things. The lateness of the hour and the long day of travel must have my nerves on edge. Yes. When you travel at night, you see people disappear into crowds. Still, perhaps I will ask. Yes. Evidence, records. You can check all the evidence you find in the records. Press 2 to access the records. The records contain a catalog of all the evidence Ward has gathered during his investigation. Some evidence can be examined or analyzed for further information. You can examine your hiring letter, for example. Hold the left mouse button to proceed. Okay, so this is what we have. We have a timetable. Oh, we're just stuck here because we need to... Washerwoman. So there was a... Oh, this is washer because it's like washing something, you see? I thought I saw a woman washing clothes in the fountain out front in the manor. Okay. Discussable with this guy. Blake Manor. Built on conquered land by Edward Blake in 1655. Discussable with this guy. Map of the region is a document. A map of the area for several miles around. It's dated, but fit for purpose. Also discussable with this guy. We can examine it. Connaught, Ulster, Munster. And the Blake Manor is somewhere over there. Okay. Luggage. My luggage. Hastily packed. Can also be discussed with this guy. I believe this is the guy in the front desk. Photograph of Miss Deane. A photograph of Miss Evelyn Deane. Or Dane, was it? She looks to be in her 20s. Discussable with someone. You see? Here we get the picture. She has... Can I zoom in? No. She has some sort of weird medallion there. I think this is important. Hiring letter. Document. The letter I received hired me onto this case. And this one we can examine as well. And this is the letter we saw in the intro, as you can see. Okay. This is all of the information we have acquired. Everything, observations, documents, items. You know, I thought about making like an obsidian vault like we did with... Oh, sorry. We need to examine the evidence. This one, an observation. Like we did with blueprints. But apparently we're gonna have everything here. Okay, how do I examine this observation? What is this? S? Oh, sorting. Time and A to Z. Okay. Nothing else to discuss. Can we just... Fountain, look. A not uncommon centerpiece at a place such as this. Why was someone washing clothes here? That's weird. Damp garment. There's something in the fountain where I thought I saw that woman. I did. A shawl. Okay. Interesting. Got a bad feeling about this place. Yes. We did not get anything else from this, but there was a shawl, you see? Squishy. Very squishy. And as you can see, we can... Things that we have already looked at do not consume more time when looked again at. Okay, that's good. So this is the manor. Still don't know about the thumbnail, the initial thumbnail for the series. And we don't have any access to the other tab, only to this one. A barrel. A barrel of rusty colored rainwater. Why is it important? Who knows? I also like the art style. It reminds me of Blueprints. And everything is so squishy. Okay, we saw a woman washing a shawl at the fountain. She disappeared into... transform into like crows. Or maybe ravens. I always have a hard time telling crows from ravens. Okay, we can look at the statue. A bronze statue of a lady. It is not that old. A few years perhaps. A dedication to Mary Blake, the Marquis's wife. Though taken for us too soon, she will live in our hearts and lives through her kind and charitable deeds. Interesting. Research topic unlocked. Mary Blake. Evidence records. Idolized wife. Evidence records. Deceased Marchioness. Evidence records. Mary Blake. Okay, so we get no stuff. The late wife of our host, Jonathan Blake. Huh. Discussable. Examine all yields that. Idolized wife. Observation. Marquis Blake appears to have loved his wife greatly. Even in death, she influences his life. Such control sends a shiver down my spine. Okay, so that's an observation. Deceased Marchioness. Mary Blake, the Marquis's wife, had recently passed. Is she the washerwoman? Idolized wife. Okay, we got a lot of stuff that we can talk to the guy at the front desk now. Okay. There's also a light here. We could take... Having an awesome flashlight is also always a good thing, you know, and can never underestimate the necessity for an awesome flashlight. Okay, running is not much. What about this? Okay. Interesting. I should check with the front desk for any information on Miss Deane's whereabouts. Okay, so Jack-o'-lantern. Time is of the essence. If you want to solve the mystery of Blake Manor, time advances when word interacts with objects and characters. This is the thing that I told you about. You see? One thing, it gives you the what time it takes to do. Like interact with the jack-o'-lantern to look, it's gonna take a minute. You have until midnight tonight to resolve the mystery of Miss Deane's departure. You will be free to further explore the manor in the coming days. Okay, so we have until midnight to solve the mystery of Miss Deane's departure. Mystery unlocked. Miss Deane's departure. Jack-o'-lanterns. I'm gonna look. Turnips with carved faces and glowing embers placed inside. Horrifying things. Library topic unlocked. Turnip heads. This is a plant. Same like coat of arms that we saw. Observations, documents, items. The mystery is, you know, is in this tab that is still not fully unlocked. There's nobody around. I could ring the reception bell or spend a moment taking in the place first. You record your goals and progress in the mystery map. Press 1 to access this. Okay, they unlock something. You have unlocked a mystery. You should investigate it. Miss Deane's departure, you see? I have arrived at the manor to confirm if Miss Deane was here, and if no longer present, what's the manner of her living cause for concern? Investigate. Each mystery contains evidence and leads. Evidence provides information for your investigation. Okay, so this is an evidence, yes. Leads provides guidance and avenues of investigation. We're checking in. Selecting a connection reveals context for why two nodes are connected. So you see we have the hiring letter. I could examine it, but it's the same that we know. We got Miss Deane's departure. And we got the checking in. I should check in. Why is this connected? Potential connection. Could Miss Deane still be at the manor? Okay. And this is connection, potential connection, because I should ring the bell so that I can speak to the manager and check in. Okay, current focus, check in. Did Miss Deane's departure, check in. Okay, connect. When interacting with a person or an object, you may have more than one option to choose from. Use the middle mouse wheel to navigate between actions. Hold left to proceed. Okay. Books, newspaper. I'm gonna look at the newspaper. A newspaper from 2 years ago talking of a local fair and the positive impact it had on the area. Interesting. What about this book? It's a book about those carved turnips. I want to read on. Jack-o'-lanterns are turnips with faces carved into them. Embers are placed inside to give him a glowing effect. They're supposed to ward off evil spirits. They are based on Stingy Jack, a drunk who tricked the devil. After a night's drinking with the devil, he convinced the fiend to climb the tree. Then he carved a cross into the tree's trunk, and Old Nick was trapped. Jack only let him down once he promised to never claim his soul. When he died, Jack wasn't allowed into heaven for his generally sinful ways. But the devil held true to his word, didn't let Jack into hell either, so he was left to wander the earth for eternity. Old Nick sent him on his way with only an ever-burning lump of coal from hell itself to light his way. To save his hand, he put the coal into a turnip and has been roaming the lands ever since. Supposedly, all the spirits see the lanterns, think it's the real Jack, and run for fear he tricks them too. I hear they've taken the tradition to America, but use pumpkins instead. I can't see it being as eerie somehow. Interesting. So it is actually turnips originally. Interesting. Very interesting. Table open. A book. A drawer. Okay, it's the same one. You know where... A book of poetry. Okay, crap! I didn't mean to... Well, I think I reused it. We're gonna focus on this because it is now 11:10 p.m. and we have until midnight to just finish this. Entertainment schedule. A listing of all guest activities planned for this event. Analysis mode. You can analyze people, documents, and certain items. Move the magnifying glass to hunt for observations. Okay, so we can analyze. So we have Monday. How do we... Okay, we can... You see, this is how you hunt for observations. So Monday the 25th, welcome luncheon. Afternoon tea, lawn games, bridge game, horse riding, parlor games. Could have been parkour games. Archery. Elsewhere cricket. Divination with Mrs. Mantovani. Carriage tour of land. Mask ball. Silent dinner. Grand seance. Talks held daily in the drawing room located in the west corridor. Information on talks to be posted outside the room each morning. Okay. What about this? There is a mask ball tomorrow evening at 9 p.m. in the ballroom. Yeah, because today is Friday the 29th. Okay. On Sunday there is a silent dinner at 8 p.m. in the dining room. Everybody just shuts up. On Sunday evening, the grand séance takes place in the hedge maze at 9 p.m. All observations discovered. Okay, good. So it tells you when you have observed everything. Okay, so we got evidence, records, entertainment schedule. So we still have this mystery. And we have this. This is the entertainment schedule. As you can see, we have everything. This is why I was thinking that we don't need really an obsidian vault for this, because we have all of the information available here. Clock. Private letter. Newspapers. Clipboard. A list of the staff rota for the next few days. I've recorded the movements in my timetable in case it proves useful. Okay, that's interesting. I'm gonna close it, yeah. Don't want people to just, you know, yell at me. Okay. What else do we have? No, it's just this. Oh, crap. I used another minute closing the thing. The Grand Séance, October 31st, 1897. My birthday. The Grand Séance, a gathering of intellects interested in esoteric matters, regardless of sex, color, or creed. Join renowned mystic Carmela Mantovani as she leads us in the most advanced crossing of the veil as yet witnessed by mortal men. No wobbling tables, distant moans, or questionable planchettes here. See the spirit for yourself, and better yet, speak with it directly. Well, I think I saw a spirit, like, outside. What is going on here? Some attempt to talk with a ghost? That cannot be possible. I've heard of seances before, but always the spirit speaks through a medium, a person or object. Surely all fraudulent and spiritually dubious. What on earth was Evelyn Deane doing here? Her father did not strike me as a spiritual man, nor one who would allow his child stray so far from his sight that she could end up here, of all places. Who was this woman? Library topic unlocked, the veil, evidence records, the Grand Séance. Okay. What do we have here? Newspapers, the calendar. Nothing in here. Okay. It is now 3 days since Miss Deane went missing. There's little of interest. Okay, good. Okay, we're going to... Let's see a little bit around here. Cloakroom. Luggage room. The Grand Séance, a gathering of intellects. Yes. The same thing we saw the flyer. Yeah. Okay, so... Conductor of the séance. Miss Mantovani will be the conductor of the séance taking place on Sunday evening. Discussable with no one. Okay, the manor is hosting the Grand Séance, which claims it will be the most advanced gathering of its kind, allowing the audience to speak directly with the spirit instead of through a medium. Discussable with the guy in the entrance. We got the entertainment schedule. Okay, I think we're good. Okay, let's just talk to this guy. We don't have a lot of time to solve this mystery.
Yes?
This is the manager, you see? Yes, hello.
Hello, I'm Declan Ward.
I telegrammed ahead.
I see.
You see.
We did not receive your message, Mr. Ward. Our telegraph machine is broken.
Oh, nice. That's not good.
Regardless, I am Vincent Varley, the manager here. We are quite full at present, but we can fit you in.
Thank you. That's awesome.
I'll send word that her room should be prepared, and I'll show you to it as soon as is possible. It shall be no later than midnight.
Yes, because that's the deadline we have.
But first, we require our guests to sign in, if you would.
Okay. Machine broken. Let me just quickly check over here. Okay, so now the mystery with the check-in leads to Mr. Varley, the hotel manager. And it says the telegram machine is broken. The Manor's method for sending and receiving telegrams. Interesting. So you see there's the telegraph machine being broken. And it leads to mysteries. Okay, so it tells you... Apparently you can be investigating multiple mysteries. And it tells you which mystery is a piece of evidence included. Like over here you see this one. It's included in the Miss Deane's departure. And why is this connected? Mr. Varley mentioned the telegram machine was broken. Can I fix it? Yeah, perhaps we can fix it. The manager has asked me to sign in. Okay. Oh, and we can zoom in, you see? We want to see something. Okay. Sign in. We can make an observation here. Miss Deane's signature. Miss Deane signed the registration book a few days ago. Good. There's another thing here. There's a lot of names here, all signing within the last week. More than I thought there'd be. Okay, there's two more observations. Excluding myself from Miss Deane, there are 17 others currently staying in the hotel. Okay, there's another thing there. Guest sign-in times, a record of who arrived and departed and when. I noticed Miss Deane did not sign out. Okay. There's another thing here. Here. Only one guest has signed in with an X, meaning this gathering has unusually high literacy rates. Okay, so apparently only one signed with X, and all the others signed with their names. So one person who was not literate. Okay, all observations discovered. Person X and Father Lorcan Sinnott signed in after Miss Deane reportedly went missing. Okay, so this person X and a Father Lorcan Sinnott. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna sign in.
I see you are busy for somewhere so remote, though it seems quiet around here.
Yes, we have a lead.
The seance has brought a great many visitors, it's true. Most have retired early to be ready for the weekend ahead.
Well, it's 11:20 p.m., you know.
Ah, yes, the, seance.
Seance.
I noticed the Miss Deane's name signing in. Does that happen to be Evelyn Deane?
Yes?
It is. Rather, it was. I'm afraid she's not staying with us any longer.
Interesting. So why is there no, out signature?
Were you hoping to meet her?
Yes, I was.
I was. She's, left already?
She has, yes.
I'm gonna call bullcrap.
Can I help with anything else?
Yes. You can engage in conversation with characters by discussing evidence from your records. Certain responses will reveal new information exposing more about the characters and their mysteries. Discussing topics will consume time. Select Discuss Evidence to ask Mr. Varley about Miss Deane. Select the Discuss Evidence to proceed. Discuss Evidence. So, navigate to the people category to ask about Miss Deane. So, people. You see? Oh, we can discuss Vincent Barley with Vincent Barley, but we're going to talk about Evelyn Deane. Let's discuss. I'm sorry, but did you say Miss Deane departed already? Yes, Tuesday night, perhaps Wednesday morning. Her letter said she had to leave on short notice. Letter? In truth, she took her luggage and left in the middle of the night. In the morning, we found only a letter and her payment at the front desk. Okay, that sounds sus, bro. That sounds sus. Would that be usual for her? I could not say, sir. This was the first time she stayed here. Interesting. I'm gonna discuss some evidence with you. Evelyn Deane. The missing woman discussed. I'm sorry, but okay, we already did this one, yes. Okay. I hope that did not use another thing. Analyze. Okay, we're going to analyze this jackass. There's something over here. Hand on pocket watch. He keeps checking his pocket watch. He's either pressed for time, ruled by routine, or both. Unhappy expression. He looks profoundly displeased. Is it with me or something else? Cracking glasses. They must be difficult to see through. The damage must be recent. Or surely he'd have them fixed. Okay, we have discovered all of the observations of this jackass. We have an unhappy expression. Let me analyze this. Oh no, it's analyze this jackass. Okay, discuss evidence. Can we talk about your cracked glasses? Did you happen to drop your glasses, bro? It's nothing, sir. They're serviceable. I'll have them replaced after the event. Okay, we're gonna keep discussing hand on pocket watch. Are you very busy, sir? I notice you're holding your pocket watch there. These events do not run themselves. Each and the Manor's success depend on tight scheduling. But it is 11:24 p.m., bro. What other evidence that we can discuss with this jackass? Can we discuss yourself? What can you tell me about yourself, sir? I am the manager here at the hotel. With the utmost respect, Mr. Ward, I think that's all you need to know. Okay, let me see other things. Luggage. I'm sorry about the late hour. I misjudged the time needed for the journey. Happens often enough, though usually not so late in the day. Our driver knows the routes well. He would shorten your return trip. I will keep that in mind, thanks. You may deposit your luggage in the rack to my right. Our porter will then bring it to your room when ready. Okay. We're just gonna discuss all of this. We have time, I think. Is there much to do outside the manor? Refreshments can be requested on the patio. Many of our guests enjoy walking the grounds. And there is a hedge maze for your enjoyment. Mr. Hunter also offers horse riding sessions, though I believe those are now booked out. Just horsing around, you know? But if you're asking if there is anything outside of the grounds, no. Gopher, the town you took the carriage from, is our closest point of contact. I am sure you will find the hotel offers everything you could need during your stay with us. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner are served in the dining room. There is a well-stocked library, a bar, and a drawing room for relaxation, which includes a variety of games and records for your entertainment. Sadly, the bathhouse is closed at this time of year. The water is too cold to heat. Oh, so no bathhouse. And usually we have the telegraph room for communication. I am sure it will be repaired soon. What other evidence can be discussed with this jackass? telegraph. Discuss. You mentioned the telegram machine is down. It is. Likely the storm shorted the battery. Terrible timing. I tried to wire up the replacement but have had no luck. I'll have the groundsman look at it in the morning. What other evidence do we have? Mary Blake? Can we talk about Mary Blake? What can you tell me about Mary Blake? Marchioness Blake was a kind woman and a dedicated mother. Her death came as a deeply tragic shock to all of us at the manor. The Marquis and his son were naturally never the same. No doubt that is the reason this seance is taking place now. What other evidence do we have here? Blake Manor? What can you tell me about the manor? Well, it was built in the mid-1600s on land awarded to Edward Blake for his part in the Cromwellian conquest of Ireland. It has since been passed down through the generations of the Blake family and has survived any number of tragedies. Marquis Jonathan Blake is the latest in the line to hold the title, with him and his son, young Master Walter, damn it, being the last two members of the line. It was the Marquis' initiative to open the manor as a hotel in 1870 to pull the place through the difficult post-famine years. That's all I could say, though. I suspect there is more information in the library, should you care for more. We got information over there, you see? Irish famines. Washerwoman. Can we discuss with you this? You will think me quite mad, Mr. Varley, but I saw a woman washing something in the fountain. I can assure you that our facility has a full laundry. Nothing is watching the fountain. Perhaps you saw a bean night? A what? It would be fitting for the time of year and the gathering here, though unfortunately for whoever's clothes were being washed. Bean night. Okay. I think we have this eye thing when we already talked. You see, yeah, we already talked to this guy about that. Discuss. You're right, sir. You look rather perturbed. Perfectly fine. My mind is on the hotel and the event, of course. The Grand Seance. Discuss. It looks like you're gone to some trouble with this event. The seance is the first of its kind. It seemed prudent to put some expense into the event. What makes this seance distinct from any others? Well, I simply run the hotel and would not be the best source for an in-depth explanation, but I will try my best. A typical seance allows only limited communication with the ghost, limited in that a medium is needed, a host, a device, etc. It's believed that at the right time of year, with the right collection of people gathered, a more direct form of communication could be achieved. And so those peoples have been gathered here at Samhain, where and when the veil is thinnest, to see if that is true. As I say, that is the belief. Whether you believe it, Mr. Ward, is up to you. Library topic unlocked. Samhain. I think we have discussed all of the evidence, all of the things with this guy that we could discuss with him. Leave.
I need nothing else. Thank you.
Thank you. For some reason, this part was voiceover, not the other ones.
Then please wait here. The staff will prepare your room. I'll be back to show you to it shortly.
Okay.
Now, if you will excuse me, with the telegraph machine broken, I have delivery orders to write for the morning. If you need me again, you know how to summon me.
Yes, with a seance, or maybe with this bell thing over here. So, Miss Deane was here but left. Her date of departure does line up with the letter I received. It would be good to see the letter she left behind. Since my cutoff for investigating is midnight, I should get a move on. By exploring and interacting with items, you can progress the investigation. To see with objects you can interact with, hold down space to enable detective vision. Oh, we have detective vision. If I want to determine whether anything suspicious happens to Miss Deane before I retire for the night, then I am running out of time. I know. Oh, look at this. We have detective vision. That is the detective vision. That is important. Can I save? I can save. Okay. Okay, that's the save. Interesting. Can I enter this? Luggage. Huh? Strange occurrences. Something happened. This thing fell. An ordinary event, except there be something stuck inside. The grate is far too firmly to the wall. Can't get it out. I need like a thing over here. Okay, so we have a lot of things happening here. A lot of stuff happened here. The hotel manager. Mr. Varley mentioned the telegram machine was broken. Can I fix this? The manager's method for sending and receiving telegrams. He looks profoundly displeased. Could be the broken telegram machine the reason for his foul mood? Okay. I wonder if I could do something to help with this mood. Yes. We ask about Miss Deane, sorry. The manager mentioned a letter left by Miss Deane. I wonder where I can find it. Perhaps behind the lobby desk, maybe. So now we need to find... This is another lead. I'm told Miss Deane left the manor, leaving behind a letter to explain her absence. I need to find that letter. A record of who arrived and departed, and when. I noticed Miss Deane did not sign out. Guest sign-in times. Ines Barbosa. Sam and Coventry. Okay. A lot of people here. Evelyn Deane. She signed in on the 23rd. Miss Deane signed the registration book a few days ago. Okay. I can access the timetable or the map. Only can access the records. Documents. Miss Deane signed the registration book. We have the thing, you see? Mysteries. The evidence is included in the following cases. Okay. What happened here? Okay, we took 1 minute to notice that that thing had fallen. Okay. Also, I saw that I can quick save. We have a manual saving, we got a quick save, and we have an auto save. Okay. So I'm back here. Probably not a place where I should be. Private letter. Personal letter from Victoria Law. It has no reference to the manor or planned event whatsoever. Okay. Letter from Mr. Dupre. He is half-heartedly inquiring about a business. A photo of him outside the manor is included. His expression is flat. This one, maybe? The letter is written in a Swiftly script that I think may be Middle Eastern. Okay. Having a look around out here, I'm not sure Miss Deane's letter is still being kept in the reception area. Likely the manager has it in his office. Gain entry to the office. Okay, what is this, by the way? Discs. What on earth could this be for? It could be that they're important. Maybe there's a clue to their use somehow or somewhere around here. Oh, we got discs. You see? Interesting. Okay, I need to get him out. Listen. It sounds like there's someone on the other side. We have discs. Let me just examine the things. Documents, items, disc. A pile of discs in various metals. Gramophone discs? That's the atrium. Clock. It's even later than I thought. Yes, it is 11:40. We have 20 minutes to figure out this mystery. Can I ring the bell? Hello, bro.
May I be of service, Mr. Ward?
I need you to be here for like a while. We can discuss evidence. Strange occurrences. It may be the atmosphere and the occult talk getting to me, but I am starting to think that I am seeing some unsettling sights in these old halls. Let's discuss with this guy. I've been noticing some strange going-ons around the manor. Don't concern yourself. I suspect most occurrences are just a matter of exaggerating stories among the guests. Anything else is, well, it's an old house. No harms has ever come of its tricks. Okay, there's another one that we want to talk with you. The mysterious subject. Someone seems to have put a strange object inside the luggage room vent. Did they? Well, I'm sure they had a good reason for it, although I can't imagine what it might be. Thank you for bringing it to my attention. The groundsman will have the tools to deal with this, I'm sure.
I need nothing else, thank you.
Then please wait here. The staff will prepare your room, and I'll be back to show you to it shortly. Now, if you will excuse me, with the telegraph machine broken, I have delivery orders to write for the morning.
I know.
If you need me again, you know how to summon me.
Yes, I know how to summon you. Current focus is to gain entry to the office. Okay, so can we maybe light the place on fire or something? Let's explore over here. It's locked. I assume it will be unlocked when the porter arrives. Okay. I have to leave the luggage until the porter gets on it. Okay, this is the place where we can place the luggage. There. We don't have a lot of time here. St. Bridget's Cross. Salt bowl. Boots. Coat. Blasted coal. Mr. Hunger had best get on with fixing that window soon. Interesting. We got only 15 minutes left. Telegraph room. There's a faint smell of burnt paper in the air in here. What? Really? Burnt paper? There's nothing I can see from here that would be causing the burnt smell in the room. Detective vision indicates no hostiles. Telegraph machine. A voltaic battery is built by stacking cells to reach the required voltage output. This diagram shows a voltaic battery with an output of 4 volts. A cell is made up of 2 discs called an anode and a cathode, separated by an electrolyte bridge. Oh, these are the discs I found. You see, it's copper, electrolyte, zinc. And that is a cell, and we need to put 4. It seems someone was trying to follow these instructions. But what's the required output voltage? Well, it says 4 over there. We have the discs. Open this, nothing here. Okay, close. Telegram machine, battery repair. These burnout discs are where the smell in the room is coming from. I'll remove them in case there's any risk of fire. Alright, let's give this a try. I can use the new discs to replace the old ones. I need to assemble a battery with the right voltage to power the telegraph machine. It's supposed to be 4 volts. Okay, there. It just needs the right number of discs in the right order. Okay. So we have the copper disc, the electrolyte, and the zinc. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. Test. Not working. I must have the wrong order or amount of discs. Okay. Oh, it needs 6 volts. So it was 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Test. It's working now. The battery seems to be working and the telegram machine now has a hum to it. I should tell the manager. Okay, good. I don't have time to do this. Can I look at this? No. Can I look at this telegram machine? I'm gonna use one minute. The hotel primary mean of communication with the outside world. Seems to be working now. I should tell the manager. Okay, we wasted a minute doing that. So you see this one over here. These were components I used to fix the telegraph machine. A pile of discs and various materials. Telegraph machine is now working thanks to the new disc I used. And the Manor's method of sending the things. Okay, let's just go talk to the manager. I assume we will have time to explore everything later, but for now, it is important that we finish the... Oh, Jesus Christ! Okay. There was some sort of ghost. No. We need to call the Ghostbusters or maybe nuke the site from orbit. Ding!
May I be of service, Mr. Ward?
Yeah, I fixed the thing, bro. Telegram machine fixed.
Your telegraph machine seems to be functional.
Yes.
Is that so? Mr. Hunter must have slipped in unnoticed and fixed it.
Yes, Mr. Hunter.
Then you'll have to excuse me. I have messages to send ahead of tomorrow. I will be in the telegraph room should you need me.
Okay.
You shouldn't be waiting much longer for your room, I assure you. It will be ready by midnight at the latest.
I know, I know. I should act quickly. I don't know how long he'll stay in there. Okay. Character locations, points of interest, and rooms can be viewed on the map. Press 4 to access this. Okay, this is the map. The yellow arrow indicates where Ward is. You can also see where other characters are. Characters will change position every hour, so be sure to keep an eye on the map. New areas will be added as the manor is explored. Okay, so we're here in the lobby. We can zoom in. Okay, from the courtyard. This guy is there. That's the cloakroom. We have not seen this. Legend. Player marker, points of interest, NPC marker, unlockable door, locked door, unlocked door. It says this one is unlocked, but apparently it's locked because of the, you know... This is basically the tutorial. Huh. We can look, no time spent. The place is freezing. Perhaps this explains Mr. Barley's demeanor. We can climb out. Okay. So what do we have here? We got... This is important somehow, but it's not interactable, you see? We got like this bug, we got like a spider, we got this bug, and then we got like a... some sort of another bug, and this bug. We got a bird. Staff rooster, staff schedule. I think I have all these. Room rack. Newspapers. Letters. Stack of letters. Let's look at this one. Various letters from the guests making requests of the hotel for the duration of their stay. Okay. What about this one? Miss Varley's mid-draft orders. He is requesting payments hold off until after this event is over. Mail, open letter. A response to Miss Varley, who seemed to have asked a child on behalf of a young mother. The letter assures him the child is safe, but is otherwise not forthcoming. What? You got evidence? We explored the manager's office. I should search the manager's office for information. Yeah, I'm trying, but we're just... Mail to be delivered into town. Maybe here? I have no way of knowing the code at this. And little time. Okay. I guess this. Complaint letter. Letters. Letters requiring gramophone records for the rooms, respectively for the drawing room and the bedroom of one Dr. Gallahan. Okay, this one. A letter complaining about the housekeeper on over-familiarity and curiosity. Nothing here. We got 3 minutes to solve this. We're gonna fail. Hat box. Where do we... Because we already checked this. Yes. Clipboard. We already checked those. A record of who is in which room. Useful information to have. There's something under it. Okay, I found it. Nice. 1 minute left. I think this is Miss Deane's departure letter. On his desk, strange, he must have been examining it when I arrived. It's signed. I wonder, does this match her signature in the signing book? Are there any differences between these signatures? Yes, they are. Look at this. And look at this. And look at this. These signatures are close, but they don't match. Somebody else wrote this letter for hers, but who and why? You gather and note evidence to craft a hypothesis. Evidence provides keywords for each hypothesis. Press 1 to access this. Okay, we're doing a lot of hypotheses. Press Make Hypothesis to open the Hypothesis panel. Complete the hypothesis by filling in the missing words using keywords to learn from evidence. Please consider it to determine if you're correct. Okay. I think we're gonna have to redo something. Luckily I saved, but This is probably going to put us, like, over the top there. I have arrived at the manor. Okay, make hypothesis. A letter excusing Miss Deane from the event. It is a fake, the signature forged. The letter Miss Deane supposedly wrote his face, but who wrote it? Signature does not match. Who forged this? Comparing signatures has shown the signature in Miss Deane's living letter is fake. Make hypothesis. Okay. So Miss Deane's departure letter is forged. That is my hypothesis. Consider this. What if I know what happened here? You know?
So, Miss Deane didn't leave the hotel.
Nope.
And somebody wants us to think that she did.
Yes.
But who? Can I learn anything about the culprit?
I don't know. Well, they can write.
Of course. Educating the people over here isn't exactly the Crown's highest priority. As a result, literacy rates are low enough in the west of Ireland.
Yes.
The fact that this letter was written at all is a useful clue to the identity of the culprit behind whatever has befallen Miss Deane.
Exactly. Mystery solved. She did not leave the manor, though somebody wants people to think that she did. Well, we solved it like with 1 minute to midnight. We got achievement. Groundwork. Mystery solved. Is Miss Deane still at the manor? Facts about the culprit. Completing the hypothesis is critical to advancing the mystery and finding Miss Deane, as each successful hypothesis will reveal facts about the culprit. Information you know about the culprit would appear in the panel to the left. Use it as the story unfolds to eliminate suspects on this screen. For now, it's time to get some rest. Okay, this is what we know. Okay, also, what panel to the left? There's no panels to the left. The culprit. That's the next mystery. Oh, we click that and they are able to write. Okay.
Mr. Ward.
Yes.
Mr. Ward, your room is ready.
I'm gonna go outside this. So he doesn't see me. I wonder if I can save over here in the new save. Okay, yeah. Okay, before we enter there, let's see. So, mysteries. This one is solved. The culprit. Investigate. Facts about the culprit. They're able to write, of course. Investigate. Conclusion. Do we have any more things that we can, you know, like, get information about? The signature on Miss Deane's letter does not match that one of the one used to sign in. Given that in the book would have been witnessed by the manager, I can only conclude that the one on the letter is fake. My employer is right, something sinister is afoot. There were other, you know, like, things that I could have said, that they knew English, for instance. Oh, cutscene.
Mr. Ward?
Yes, yes, sorry, I was, you know, outside just looking at the Raven lady.
Your room is ready.
Thank you, bro.
Mr. Doyle has taken your luggage ahead.
Nice. Awesome. So awesome. See you, bro.
Just follow the road. The blood in your veins like a track for the trains. The heart of